Father caused the accident.
You can't even say out loud what really happened.
Look, you can't be sure if this is...
Your dad killed Cole. And my little girl, you saw her in the back of that car. You saw her. She was stuck in her car seat. You saw Cole. He was reaching for her. He begged you to help him.
I did everything I could.
And you knew. You knew that your father did it. And you sat there and you talked to me. And you act like you cared. All along knowing that your dad killed them.
Look, you can't be sure.
I can't be sure. The other driver told me. He said Sonny Corinthos shot out my tires. That's what he said. That's your father, right?
Yes, he's my father, but we can't be sure that he caused the accident.
I can be sure. Who else could it be?
Yes, hello, Dr. Keenan. It's Kate Howard again. I called you earlier. Maybe you didn't get my message yet. That's all right. If you could just call me back as soon as you can. I really need to speak with you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Will you settle for a house call? I got your message. You said you needed help.
I wouldn't worry. If this guy, Todd, tracks Sonny down, Sonny can take care of himself.
Well, you don't know Todd, because when he gets an idea in his head... Where did you say Todd was going?
I didn't.
He swore you to secrecy, did he? Well, you know what? You won't be the first and you won't be the last. But if you care about this friend, I feel I need to warn you that Todd can be very volatile and dangerous, especially when it comes to his family.
And you know this how?
Because I'm his ex.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
I'm Sonny's ex.
Sonny Corinthos? Who wants to know? Father of the girl you put into the hospital? Grandfather of the little girl that you killed?
Something happened, Kate?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably nothing. I've had a lot on my mind, and frankly, what you're suggesting is ridiculous.
What happened?
What happened was, when we last spoke, when Dante interrupted us, he told me that Sonny had been arrested, that he apparently tried to kill Anthony Zacchara, and 2 people were killed.
Those are very serious charges.
Yeah, and someone was trailing Anthony Zacchara. They shot out his tires on a windy stretch of Highway 115. His car veered into another vehicle, killing a father and his little daughter.
That's very upsetting.
The police recovered the gun that caused the accident.
Okay.
There were no fingerprints, no serial number.
Right, so how does any of this connect to Sonny?
Because the gun was found here in my office.
I appreciate your concern.
No. Don't misunderstand. I am so not concerned about Todd. I just don't want to get caught up in another fallout of one of Todd's disasters, that's all.
He did seem a little intense.
A little?
But then he calmed down when I told him that Sonny was arrested.
Well, Sonny was arrested?
Last night.
Anthony hates my father, okay? He would do anything to hurt him, even blame him for an accident he didn't cause.
Why?
Look, it started out as business, but now it's personal. I mean, Anthony and my father have been fighting for years.
Like a feud.
Yes, something like that. I mean, it's a little more complicated, but it's...
No, I understand. That's how my uncle died. You know, it starts out one man wants revenge, the other man wants to get even, and then before you know it, there's a car chase, and the one man shoots out the other man's tires, and then they don't care about the innocent people that are on the road. The innocent people that may get hurt.
I'm sorry.
Your dad wanted revenge. And in return, my family died. Is he happy that he ruined my life?
Sonny's in jail? That's great. That means Todd can't get to him if he's in police custody.
Todd told me about his daughter. Is she your daughter, too? Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my son Michael pulled your daughter from the accident.
I didn't realize. He's a lovely boy.
Thank you. He, really wished there was more he could do.
I'm just grateful for what he did do. I guess there was nothing that anyone could do to save Hope or Cole. I'm sorry. I'm angry. I'm really angry. And He's the father of your children, I get that. But I swear to you, if he had anything to do with
If
the
Sonny
death
is responsible, he needs to pay.
Well, I can sympathize with you because after what Todd has done, I can't wait until they lock him up for good.
I don't know where you're getting your information, but I didn't kill anybody.
My daughter Star says that you did.
I know what happened, and I'm very sorry for your loss.
My loss. My 3-year-old granddaughter was strapped into a car that you sent tumbling over a cliff.
It was a tragedy.
It was murder, and it's on your head.
Wanting justice is not the same thing as me being guilty.
My daughter Star says that a Mr. Sonny Corinthos shot out the wheels of the other car.
Right. But sometimes you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Where are you going? We're not done talking yet.
Want to do that?
Really? Why not?
I'm going to say this for the last time because I have compassion.
You have compassion
for what you're going through.
Do I really need to tell you where you can put your compassion?
Okay. That accident, your granddaughter, what happened to her, I'm very sorry, but I had nothing to do with it. I'll say it again and again and again.
No, I'll tell her that you said that. I'll go to her now and I'll tell her that you had nothing to do with it.
You should be with her. You should, comfort her and whatever you got to do. You should stay out of things that you don't understand.
Oh, no, I understand. Come on, I've met guys like you. I understand. I understand you used to get in your way. I understand you used to intimidating people. I understand that you've never been held accountable for anything that you've ever done. But all that's about to change.
You don't want to go down this road.
I think that you're the one that doesn't understand. I feel misunderstood. You don't know me. You don't know how I'm put together. You don't know what I'm capable of.
I do know that you're a grieving grandfather.
No, I'm Todd Manning, you son of a bitch. And I'm the son of a bitch that's gonna make you pay for what you've done.
No, I still can't believe that Todd had the nerve to show his face here.
Oh, I think your daughter needs her father. She needs both of you.
No. She does not need him, and he knows it. But did that stop him? A no. I don't know how he managed to sneak into her room.
Well, if it helps, he did seem genuinely concerned.
Maybe. Or maybe he was just trying to fake it, to get into her good graces.
It seemed really important to him, what she thought about him.
Of course, that he wants her to love him because that makes it easy for him to manipulate her.
Really? Because it just seems really harsh.
You have no idea.
If he's anything like my ex, I think I do.
Really? Well, why don't we start on how he treats my daughter? Shall we?
You never told me why you keep coming back here.
I'm just worried about you.
More like you're worried about your dad. Were you with him?
When?
Were you with him in the car when he shot out the tires? When he killed my family? Is that why you're here? Did he send you to see if there were witnesses?
No, I was with my brother. Look, I don't know if you remember, when we got to the accident, my brother, Dante, he chased after Anthony.
Your brother, why were you riding with your brother? It's a very weird time to be riding around with your brother. Were you looking for your father? Did you know this whole time your father killed Cole and Hope?
No. Star, I didn't. Look, I swear, on anything you want, I didn't.
Someone that you love.
My little sister.
Swear it on her life.
I swear on my sister Jocelyn's life that when I got to the accident, I had no idea my dad was involved.
When did you find out?
When I brought you to the hospital, my dad was here too.
Did he come to check on me? To find out what I saw?
It wasn't about you. He was shot. He was talking to my brother, and that's the first time I knew he was a suspect.
He's not a suspect. He did it.
You have no idea who Anthony Zacchara is, okay, or what he's done. He has a lot of enemies. Anybody could have shot out his tires.
So, no serial number, no prints, and yet the gun is found right here in your office. I'm sorry, but how does any of this connect to Sonny?
It shouldn't. But he had just been here and the police think that he dropped it.
I'm no expert, but I think a decent attorney could get that evidence tossed.
Well, I hope so, because he would never do that. Sonny wouldn't chase after Anthony, shoot his tires out, kill 2 people. A little girl? Only...
You're afraid Sonny did it?
I'm afraid maybe he didn't.